expansions are needed at this point. Battlecruiser's doing alright at this point, thanks to Yamato, thinning out the numbers of Void Rays, down to about 6 of them left. But that's going to be too much. He's going to be able to kill that last Battlecruiser. So many points, so many minerals and gas going down the drain there, and finally Marines showing up, and I guess that's the important point. Buying time for the Marines to show up is very important there. Looks like Ravens going for 3 o'clock position, landing those turrets. I love those turrets, able to scare away all those drones, prevent him from mining, and will be able to take out that expansion before long until help arrives from Nazgul. Looks like a single medivac plus Marine should be enough to destroy those Void Rays. And here goes the Battlecruiser on that Nexus as well. Very close game at this point. Looks like the Void Rays are killing that Banshee quite nicely, and that allows the Zealots to move in uninterrupted. But Marines able to take out the Zealots, able to take out the Void Rays, or some of them at least. I like the choice of the Void Rays to target there, to actually target the medivac. That's definitely what you want to do. The better always against larger targets, never very good against Marines, so because the Marines being healed as well, optimal target going to be the medivac. Good play from both players here, finally taking out the expansion, more Void Rays moving in, and that Battlecruiser heating up for a Yamato, killing one Void Ray before trying to escape. But the thing is, you can't escape those Void Rays. Once one of them homes in on you, you have to kill it, or have faster movement than it does, and unfortunately the Battlecruiser's unable to do either in a short space of time. And even that Raven going down as well, being intercepted by 4 of those Void Raiders. And man, close game. Really good game, as I'm sure you guys all agree. We've seen many nukes so far. We've got a lot of Marines on the ground. What I feel like Nazgul needs to do now at this point is switch back to Colossus, because his opponent has gone for infantry to counter the Void Rays. So it's kind of one of those cyclic counter systems here. Your opponent builds the paper, you build the rock or the scissors, and it cycles on. Marine being picked off here. That was a Marine in charge of the... it's a Ghost, not even a Marine. And it wasn't even taken out there, because I think the Ghost managed to pick off the Observer. And so there's no detection there. Killing a Void Ray as well. Nice work from that Ghost. And man, Ghost used so well this game. Really surprised at how much mileage that our friend, the Little One, has got out of his Ghost. We'll be seeing some more nukes shortly. I'm not sure if he has enough cash to really dispense on nukes at this stage, but his expansion's up and running. He's got another expansion going down at the 9 o'clock or the 8 o'clock position. Finally, an Observer in there to pick off that Ghost. And a drop coming in now on the minerals over here in the center of the map. That's the high yield minerals that Little One does not want his opponent to have. He's got tanks set up as an expansion as well, able to scare off those Zealots. I love the addition of the Hellions. Great unit against Hellions. And in the meantime, he's distracted his opponent enough to get that attack going in. He should be able to take out the Nexus again. And indeed, there's the Nexus going down, picking off another probe, and he should be able to pick up right again from that medivac and get going again to somewhere else. So really nicely played by Little One. He's just played so well here, getting the right units at the right time and attacking it at the right opportunities, getting some great harass off to really stall his opponent long enough to get what he wants achieved, accomplished there. And Tank's blasting these Zealots now. Tank is not great against Zealots, but the Marines coming in to back him up. And unfortunately, like we said earlier, a Colossus coming in to mop up the Marines. Colossus unfortunately not doing so well against the tanks though. And now that the last of the Marines have been dealt with, the Void Rays should be able to mop up the tanks as well. Good play there by... oh no, he's got the medivac as well. Hopefully he drops some Marines there. No, he doesn't. Little One losing a medivac full of Marines. So both players taking heavy losses here and there from unfortunately not being able to be multitasking 100%. When you're playing a tough game when the pressure's on, there's a lot going on. You've got to control your economy, a lot of different attacks and battles variously spread across the map. Sometimes you do lose out on opportunities like that to keep your troops alive, and unfortunately Little One didn't pick that one off. But he's in good shape. He's got an expansion or two up and running. Both players do at this point in time. And the unit mix is crucial at this point in time. Who can come out on top in terms of unit composition? Another Ghost being picked off there. Unfortunately, not having the opportunity to head back and drop another nuke down on his opponent. Man, Void Rays, I haven't really seen good use of Void Rays in a game of StarCraft 2 before, but this would definitely be it. Nazgul's made great use of his Void Rays, both on buildings and on battle cruisers. And I want to point out here that Mule's being used to great effect at the 8 o'clock position, because you've got no minerals elsewhere on the map, and you've got like 4 command centers, or 3 or 4 command centers ready to pump out Mules. You put them all on the new expansion, Unfortunately, though, looks like Nazgul has moved in here with his Colossus and his army, and it's going to make short work of those mules and those SCVs and that expansion because of the Void Rays. So well played there. Devastating attack. But in the meantime, speaking of devastating attacks, looks like Nazgul is going to be under attack at the 3 o'clock position with a lot of Marines moving there. He's got a lot of cannons, but cannons not so good, especially not against nukes. We're going to see a nuke dropping down there. Nazgul desperately moving his troops in from elsewhere on the map, but they're going to take too long to make it over there. And in the meantime, that nuke going down, we've got Helions coming in to kill the probes as well. Bam! All of the cannons destroyed. Marines moving in now. They're going to focus on that Nexus. They're going to be able to really wipe that out. And we've got another nuke coming in down from behind. Brilliant play there by Little-One, just making sure that the enemy can't actually move in and engage in a fight. Otherwise, he's going to get nuked as well there. Really super impressive stuff, and that was enough to actually prevent his opponent from getting the lead there in terms of the expansion, because that would have been 2 expansions to 1. And Nazgul, unfortunately, forced to contend with his opponent yet again. He has managed to catch his opponent off guard here and trap him. So that's going to be an entire army of Terran army down the drain yet again. But he's fending off well, this Little-One. He's going to have some more troops back at home. A lot of Nazgul's force are in really bad nick, as you can see from the selection there. A lot of red units, Void Rays almost destroyed. That Ghost, if it could pick off that one more shot, be able to take it out. Unfortunately not. Looks like Little-One has landed at the high yield minerals. I like that move because mules are fantastic with high yield. They're really like the best macro edition of the game. And oh, nice. Finally, we've got some Vikings. Was waiting for that. Vikings against Void Rays, that is the answer. Vikings against Colossus. When your opponent has got 2 units which are countered by the 1 unit of your own, you really want that unit. You know, build the Vikings, get rid of the Colossus and the Void Rays. Now your opponent is going to be forced to get Stalkers or Phoenix or something to deal with you. Phoenix wouldn't even be such a great choice. You definitely want Stalkers in that sort of situation, and that's just going to be a real headache for Nazgul. Just having to find more minerals to actually add to his force. He's got 2 so far. And those are the minerals there. That's what's going to be able to win him the game. Those high yield minerals. He's got to keep this expansion up at all costs. Looks like Vikings moving in to pick off Void Rays wherever possible. But if we see another nuke here, if we see another nuke on that high yield mineral, if we see some devastating harassment attack to wipe out that base, then you can say goodbye to Nazgul's chance of winning here. Because if he's got too many Vikings up and running, that's going to be the end of it. And looks like he's going to be heading out with a medevac dropship. What does he have in that medevac? We've got to find out very shortly. Is it going to be a nuke? Is it going to be Marines? Is it going to be what? Possibly even... it's going to be a nuke! Where's the nuke coming from? Nazgul pulls back. He knows he doesn't want to lose those probes. And just keeping out of the area. It looks like that the culprit is over there by that Xel'Naga watchtower. And here comes the nuke. Bam! Another nuke. And wipes out 500 points worth of shields, 500 hit points. And a few more of those nukes, and that Nexus is going to be gone. Nazgul needs to find a way to detect that ghost and annihilate it before it actually sends the nuke down. Not too many options in terms of doing that, though. He can't be everywhere at once. He can't really sort of get up and over there. He's got the Vikings to deal with as well. And more Vikings being added to the mix, slowly but surely. He's got tanks as well just to deal with those Stalkers. I really love the unit composition choices here by Little-One. And he's just moving in, sniping the Colossus wherever possible. Just fended back by the Stalkers. Now we've got 5-6 Stalkers added to the army of Nazgul. And looks like Nazgul really waiting for an opportunity to get the opponent. The opponent. Oh God, such an exciting game. Muddling with the words here. He's looking for an opportunity to take the fight to his opponent. Another nuke going down, having to pull back the probes as well. The Marines moving at this point to actually get some shots off on the command center. And looking to get as much damage done as he can. Can he get the shields blown away? Well, it happens. It looks like Nazgul bam! Another shot down. And looks like Nazgul moving in to try and actually finish off his opponent. He wants to take the game to his opponent, as I was trying to say earlier, but failing to. And Marines coming in to support. Marines must stay out of the way of those Colossus, though, at this point. Those Marines, even though he's got quite a lot of them, cannot deal with that Colossus there. He has to wait for the tanks to move in and pick it off, or some Vikings to show up. And tanks at this point just cautiously moving into range. Here come the Vikings now. 1 Viking left and 1 Colossus left as well. So landing back at home, he's going to be able to start mining again. So is Nazgul. Both players frantically mining from the high yield minerals in the middle of the map. One more nuke and he can do it, or some sort of harassment here. He's got to be able to get it. He's got 8 Marines. He's landing now. He's going to be able to get the probes, and a tank's coming in as well. Is he going to be able to hit the Nexus before he's shut down by that Colossus? Looks like, ooh, is he going to be able to? Picking up again, one tank left, and bam, the Nexus goes down. Well played by Little One. He's actually defeated his opponent here. He's completely got rid of the economy. He's got a great economy running along from his high yield at this point. Nazgul's got no opportunity left but to attack and make this last attack really worth it. He hasn't got many troops to do it with. Can he micro well enough? There's even a few missile turrets going up. Just charging straight in with his Stalkers and his Colossus. That Viking's there to take out that Colossus. Moving back with the Marines wisely. And moving back in once the Colossus has been dealt with. Brilliant play there by Little One. And that is going to be it. He's got his expansions up and running. GG! Fantastic game, guys. I'm sure you'll agree. Thanks for watching. Man, StarCraft 2 at its finest. Thanks for watching.